Alright, so let's start this. So I'm going to start this in a couple of seconds. I just want to check out I got audio on it or not. So I'm going to start this in a couple of seconds. I just want to check out. Alrighty. Alright, so let's see. Today I'm going to go ahead and set the camera a little bit wider angle so you guys can see it. Let's get it wide. I'm hoping that you can hear everything. Okay, so let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox the Intel Core i9 or i9 Core Intel, however that goes. It is a 8-core 16-thread CPU, and this is Intel's new flagship Premier CPU. So today is going to be a simple, short video. I'm going to go ahead and do this and then end the stream, and then I'll go ahead and upload it to YouTube as well. But here I'll go ahead and start it. I'll review the product quality and whatever I think sounds alright, and then we can go ahead and start from there. I got to kind of be professional today though, because it is going to be going up on YouTube as well, and that's kind of where my hardware channel is, so hope you guys sort of enjoy, even though it'll be really, really short. So it actually comes in this, I don't know if this is just for the Asian market, the APAC region, but it came with some sort of a sheath or cloth, whatever. It doesn't really say anything on it, it's just a black sheath or black cloth that actually comes in the CPU itself. And let's see. It comes, it seems like high quality, it's some kind of polyester, I'm guessing. And I honestly think that they actually did it this way because Threadripper really came in a nice box. And I could get it out, but I think you guys already know what it looks like. Threadripper comes in a really pretty Threadripper box. And yeah, it's sort of, they're kind of sort of copying that and how that went. So okay, so sorry if my Facebook is going off, but yeah, it is a live stream after all, so there should be no change to the course of what I usually go through. And it comes in a really nice plastic box. It looks like some sort of a device that goes in a nuclear power plant. I'm guessing this is to show the technology that went into developing the CPU. But I'll kind of list off the specs as it goes. It's pretty simple. It is a Coffee Lake refresh, and the 8700K that I already have is indeed a refresh of what was Kaby Lake and Skylake before it. So there isn't a whole heck of a lot of difference between the CPUs. The i7 8700K that this is going to replace in my current gaming build is a 6-core 12-thread product. This will go ahead and make it a 8-core 16-thread product. I believe on the i7 8700K the single core boost was 4.7 gigahertz and the all core boost was like 4.6 or 4.5 rather. It had to be delid to get decent temperatures. I did go ahead and delid it, and I applied Thermal Grizzly's liquid conductanot paste to it with the delid, and I got significantly better temps after that. Overclocked it to like 5.2 gigahertz, 5.1 gigahertz all the time, and it was a fantastic CPU for that. Now this goes and adds those extra threads, so 4 extra threads, 2 extra cores. It should be 33% better performance and productivity. If you're just doing some general gaming, it's not a difference that you really notice. I mean, It's just simply based on that this clock's higher than the 8700K, so I'll get better performance based on the simple clock of the CPU itself. The simple clock of the CPU is not significantly higher than the last one, except for the stock frequency itself. So the stock frequency going from 4.7 on single core turbo to a 5 gigahertz single core turbo frequency max, with an all core turbo frequency of, I believe, 4.6 gigahertz, means that it'll perform the same in games. But I do stream, game, and edit videos on Adobe. Hopefully that this will allow me to do that a little bit faster, along with I have a dual PC stream right here, so I send and mirror my Twitch over to my well, I game on one PC, and this is the PC that's going in, and I send it over, I mirror an OBS image to my encode PC, where my encode PC goes ahead and sends it up to Twitch. And so I don't get the performance hit that I would normally have, or you would normally have with encoding and gaming on the same exact PC. So that's kind of a benefit, and I currently do that on the slow preset at 150,000 bit rate, anywhere from 150,000 to 300,000 bit rate, and you need a gigabit home network in order to do that. Now I'll continue to do that, but going from a slow preset to the ultra slow preset is kind of what I'm going for here. I need those extra cores so it doesn't significantly impact drop frames. If I go on the pseudo preset, there is actually a pseudo preset, and I can actually check that and confirm. There's a slow, so below slow, what I have it set to right now, there's a slower, a very slow, and a placebo preset. I want to use this to run either slower, very slow, or placebo. Currently, I can actually do it on the 8700K at slower, but at very slow, I get some dropped frames once, maybe every minute. And then on placebo, that's just impossible with the current CPU. I get too many dropped frames, even just sending it up, not even encoding it on the PC itself. So that's my main reason for actually obtaining the CPU. Finally, my pre-order got filled up with cameras, so I went and got it. And yeah, I spent 71,000 JPY. The current going rate here in Japan is 82,885 JPY, I believe. And so that's a little under 800 bucks. I got it for about, I think, a little under $700, so about 620 to 650. Just doing some simple currency at 113 per dollar, 113 JPY per dollar. So I'm losing 13% purchasing power on the dollar. So essentially, I got it for retail, which is apparently impossible right now. Off of Amazon, they're selling it for like 900 bucks over here. So I got pretty lucky, $900 in JPY. So 90,000 JPY or 89,885 JPY to US dollar conversion would essentially make it $807 CPU or something significant. So I got really lucky with this. So let's go ahead and continue with the unboxing. There is a little sticker right here that I'm guessing is the factory seal. It does say factory seal on it. So we'll go ahead and remove that. I probably should have got a knife for this. I hate these factory seals. Well, it looks like I need to get a scissors, so I could probably just use this because I'm not too worried about the factory seal. So the factory seal is broken, and that's pretty cool. They have a bunch of these hexagons. It's no longer a hexacore chip, so I don't know why they used hexagons. I think this is called a dodecahedron. I'm not sure. If it's 12-sided, it's a dodecahedron. I believe it is 12-sided. But there's hexagons on here for an 8-core chip. For the life of me, doesn't make any sense. So we'll go ahead and put that down. Nice little, it feels like some substantial cardboard that they used for this. Some kind of crafting paper, it looks like. And then you got some more seals around. They got I mean, it's nice that they do this, right? It's nice that they put it in such nice packaging. And, you know, you can see it says I9, which you purchased. Some other odds and ends here. They really did a decent job here. I mean, you can take a look at it. I got to break these seals in order to get into it, so that's what I'll do next. It's nice that they actually, do this, but I don't see the point. I mean, it just looks like, Threadripper all over again. It's a nicer way to present, which I guess it's nice when you're spending, over $500+ on a friggin' CPU. So I don't disagree with the practice, but it's not like they did it before. So it begs the question, like, why start now, right? Because it doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, some of this sticker shit. Okay. So I'll remove the first seal, and there is a second seal right here. So I will not be deleting this chip while I explain it, while I remove the second seal. I won't delete it because this new 8-core 16-thread CPU, like I said, it has a new solder TIM, which they call the S10 this time around. Interesting. And apparently it doesn't cool as good as liquid metal, so it would behoove me to actually delid this, but it is a step in the right direction compared to the toothpaste that they used to use on these Intel CPUs. So hopefully I'll see some decent temperatures. I expect my temps to actually go up because this is adding 2 cores on the last CPU. Now, how the hell do you open this? They got some puzzle shit going on here. What the fuck? I hate these fucking boxes, dude. It's like impossible to open. Do I actually have to research this fucking dog shit on YouTube to how? That's what kind of a puzzle they make you go through to open a product you just purchased that you want to open up really quickly and do a YouTube review on? That doesn't. I mean, what? I mean, wow. Oh my god, that's so ridiculous, dude. I've never went through this before. So the packaging that they put it in makes it virtually impossible to actually open the product itself. So I have to actually go on Google. And I mean, I'm almost at the point where I just break this fucking thing, but I actually do want to keep it clean. So how to open new Intel i9 CPU box. Wow, did I actually... Let's see here. So, there's a fucking box. How do they open the box? Oh, like, I need to actually go see a whole YouTube video on how to open this? No, I don't agree with that. That is so stupid. Like, why would you do that? That is fucking insane. So I gotta struggle to open this fucking box? Oh! Okay, that's not gonna work. So let's... How the fuck do you open this thing? So there's some kind of a... Okay. What the fuck is up with this shit? Okay, so... yeah, I mean, it's some cheap plastic, I'm sure. So I'm not going to go through the troubles of explaining it. The CPU itself is mounted in this little neat, tidy box right here. And it says Core i9, blah, blah, blah. Manufactured in, I believe I got a Malaysian chip, so this is probably another S-Spec chip. In fact, the interesting story that I actually purchased this chip from the same person that actually sold me the 8700K, and also a 6950X previously. So this is actually pretty interesting. So it just says Core i9, 9900K, and yeah, it comes in this little box. So we'll take this little box, and we'll go ahead and it comes in some neatly packaged box, double and then comes in another box within that box. It has some instructions in here. Okay, so I'm guessing, okay, so it has a 3-year warranty, comes with an Intel sticker, i9 sticker to show it proudly on your fucking build. And then, so we'll go ahead and take the chip. The chip is, well, it's heavier than the 8700K for sure. But on that note, you can see the chip for yourself. Like I said, I don't know if you can actually read it on the camera, but it says Core i9 9900K on there. And it was a kind of a frustrating unboxing experience. I'll go ahead and put that up there. It was a kind of a frustrating unboxing experience because I could not open the plastic box. So there we go, see if it focuses. And that's pretty much all of it now. All I gotta do is I gotta throw it all inside the PC. So, and for what I'm gonna do here to mount it, not mount it, but what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna use liquid metal this time around because they're using S10 on here, and I do have a 300. I also did the unboxing on YouTube, but I have a 360 mil rad that I use to cool down the current 8700K, and yeah, it's like 70 degrees max or something like that under full load. I don't expect this to get that much higher, but if it does, I'll be ready for it, kind of thing. It'll probably be a little bit higher in temps, so maybe it'll hit 80 degrees every once so often, but I don't really expect that to be an issue when this thermal throttle, I believe, occurs at like 90 plus C, maybe 100 or something, so I think I have adequate cooling for that. If I delete it, maybe I'll get an extra 10 degrees. So before you get 20 degrees with S10, you get an extra 10 degrees. I think that's how it works. So that's pretty much it. I gotta power down the PC so I can stay on the screen PC while I do it. It's not really that difficult to switch over. Is that something that I actually want to do? Let's see. It's hard to put everything back in the box, by the way, because reasons. Let's see here. So if I can close it again, that'd be fantastic. Which, no, obviously it's not relevant, because why would it? Why is this design so stupid? I mean, I'm just the stupid one, huh? Okay, so it's gonna close, yes or no? No, it's not going to close, so I'm going to close that later. And, you know what? I think the video is going to be way too long, since it's kind of getting long as it is. I'll go ahead and take the camera so you guys can get a shot. The build's not going to look any different than it currently does, which means it'll look like that when it's done. All I'm going to do is replace the Corsair Hydro H150i Pro RGB blah blah blah. I forgot what the name is specifically, but I'm just going to remove the AIO on it, and then I will go ahead and I'll repaste it with the Thermal Grizzly Conductonaut, whatever I have left of it, and that'll be the end of it. So it'll probably be, it won't be that long to actually install it, but then you guys can check out all the performance that I get from it. And that'll be that. So thanks for watching today. I'll go ahead and this is uploaded live on Twitch today. What's the date? Today is the 16th. Tokyo time, 16th of November, 2018. I'm George, and sometimes I do have a guest host on my YouTube streams, which is Brad. And today I am flying solo. So thanks for watching. As always, Please go check out my YouTube channel for more unboxings and other things. This is the first time that I've actually done it on Twitch, and then I'll go ahead and upload it on YouTube after this. So, yeah, that's pretty much the end of it. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a nice one.